Blessed are the virgin is who hears.
Hi guys, my name is Hayley Quinn. I work professionally as a seduction and dating coach and writer in London. I'm talking today about how my struggle to get onto the property ladder. At the moment my career is going quite well. I'm 24 years old. I probably earn roughly around £40,000 a year, which for someone my age is actually pretty good. However, in the London's property market, and because I come from quite a poor background, my parents are certainly not able to provide any kind of deposit for me. Being able to save up enough of a deposit in order to get a flat, and then also because I'm self-employed, being able to get a mortgage guarantor to actually buy someplace is going to be incredibly difficult. This is very frustrating. My career is essentially quite successful. And if I went back to where I grew up, in my native county of Cornwall, getting on the property ladder might be slightly more accessible, but for now in London it's going to be completely out of my reach. My rent is around £1,000 a month for a room. I think this is fairly typical. If I was going to live somewhere that was a bit nicer, like in a smaller apartment or somewhere that had an ensuite, then I'd be expected to pay £1,500 a month. So even though I earn comparatively an averagely okay sum of money, by the time my rent's paid, my tax and my tuition fees, I'm definitely not left with enough per month to save up towards anything significant. I try and save about £500 a month, if not more. And that's great, but the time it will take for me to amass the amount of deposit I need as being self-employed in order to buy a home is a long, long time. For instance, I think because I'm self-employed, I need roughly a 40% deposit, which even if I got somewhere super crap that was really cheap, like, oh, my maths is going to show up now, like £200,000, I'd be expected to have like an £80,000 deposit. That's going to take me, I'm saving £500 a month, you do the maths, that's a lot of months. So I think the position I'm in at the moment is that unless I get a windfall or one project particularly takes off, becoming a homeowner is completely unrealistic. Other options I could look into is, partnering up with somebody else, whether it be a friend or a partner. In fact, I've actually feel like I've rushed into relationships with guys because I've been so keen to get onto the property ladder and become a homeowner. I've agreed to cohabit maybe before I was ready because I'm not economically independent enough in order to have a good quality of living on the amount that I earn. In fact, I'm more concerned about this situation is because I feel that people that have either traditional education and more traditional jobs, or people that have better financial support from their parents are going to be in a much better position in order to get onto the property ladder. And what that will eventually create is kind of a wealth divide between wealthy people that are property owners and people from poorer backgrounds that are stuck in a cycle of renting that's actually very difficult to get out of. This I can think could create more and more of a class divide as it filters down. For instance, if I'm stuck in rental for the rest of my life, which I hope I'm not, what will happen then is that I will not ever accumulate any wealth because I'll never be able to put my money in and invest into a property. I'll never have that figure and that sum because my money will be going out every month on rent. Therefore, I'll remain poorer, whilst people that have the advantage and the benefit of having parents that can lend them a deposit or have been more privileged maybe in their upbringing, have had a more traditional form of education, have been able to get a more traditional job that will look really, really good on a mortgage slip when applying for one. They're going to be the people that are going to be best placed to buy. And so what home ownership could be is something that's actually passed down generation to generation. And I think that the way the housing market and mortgages are going in the UK is very worrying. It's creating a divide between the haves and the have-nots. Anyway, so I'm concerned about it. I'm hoping for a windfall and one of my novels will do amazingly well. But until then, I won't be keeping my fingers crossed that I'll be getting onto the property ladder anytime soon.